Welcome back, everybody. Hey, it's Jared, Bob, Vinny. Vinny's standing in. Vinny's third chair today, right now.
How you doing?
He's mesmerized because we have a set of headphones for him now.
It's a whole different world for me right now. It sounds like the voice of God. Really, it's just the voice of an asshole.
Well, it should be good now too because, like you said, you can actually hear when you're not talking into the microphone.
Yeah, usually I'll start talking here and then I'll talk over this way and like shit like that just happens all the time. You know what I mean?
Now, hopefully, this solves that problem.
Yeah, we'll see if that really helps.
We sprung for a new set of headphones. Not because we have sponsors that have paid for us or anything,
and not because we made those superiorly inferior T-shirts.
Definitely not. It might still happen though. I don't know. We'll see.
What do we need to do? Design a logo or just design the shirt?
Probably just the shirt.
Well, because if we go on Teespring, can't we just put the text on there?
Yeah, but then that requires people to go to the Teespring link, and people are kind of lazy. Sorry to the listeners, but
so how the fuck are we supposed to sell these shirts?
You guys,
that's not a sorry to listeners. You guys all suck.
You guys are fucking lazy. No one wants to do that. No,
buy a fucking T-shirt.
People just want to click a link and then buy something.
Well, what's wrong with that?
What am I missing here?
Where are we gonna put the link?
In the bio. I know it takes away from the podcast, but
yeah, maybe we could do that.
You just gotta switch it in and out.
Yeah, but also
can utilize Twitter.
That also means people are gonna have to go to our fucking Instagram page.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, you guys should do that because I asked. In fairness, maybe they haven't listened yet. Yeah, Vinny's here. I asked our international listeners to hit us up on Sarcasm Speaks Pod on Instagram and let us know what the media coverage was like on coronavirus.
What's coronavirus?
I haven't heard anything yet. I heard it's this thing that people are doing right now. I think it's the new challenge. Remember there was the cinnamon challenge.
Ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, there's the ice bucket challenge. I think it's one of those things.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's one of those. Yeah.
This is more like a fuck you challenge.
I love having Vinny back. So I'm gonna give a quick shout out, really quick, to Amy's brother Nick. I don't know when he's gonna get to this episode, but I am truthfully amazed, I guess would be the word. Appreciative is a better word. He went way back. I don't know what episode he started listening on, but he went pretty far back, and he's listening to every single episode. So, I don't know, this is episode 166-ish.
If he gets to episode 4, maybe talk is a weapon.
We started at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think. I don't know.
Actually,
sorry,
that's unconfirmed. I may have spoken out of turn.
Well, so Nick has heard some shit.
Yeah.
Some real shit.
So I want to give a big shout out. I'm glad.
At least somebody has the balls to do it.
Yeah. He's listening, and Vinny's here. Yeah. Because he was starting to learn the characters on the show. It's it's like
cast.
Yeah, he's starting to pick up on the cast.
The assholes on the show.
So he was talking there's obviously it's Jared and his roommate Bob, and then he goes, I think there's a Dickie, there's a Vinny, and I think there's a Finn too a little bit. So he's starting to learn the cast of characters and the fucking assholes. But you behind Dickie, you are probably the 4th most recorded asshole friend that we have.
Oh, I'll drink to that.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm happy to have you back. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while.
It has been a while
Since you've been here.
Should we do a Sarcasm Speaks golf tournament?
That should be interesting.
Absolutely, yeah.
Should we do that on the way to New Hampshire?
No, I mean...
Or is that
a legitimate tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets expensive, though.
Wait, what's the format and how are we going to figure this?
Scramble.
Well, no, let's do a bramble.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, too, should we, leave
What do you mean I can't play my own ball?
We're going to do an alternate shot.
Yeah.
Well, too, if there's listeners out there, maybe they can DM you on fucking social media. Maybe they can get on the same shit. Give it a few weeks. We'll see.
Yeah.
Who knows? But what would be the format?
I would love that. I would love a Sarcasm Speaks golf tournament.
Sponsored by dickheads.
Well, I mean, it would be sponsored by Sarcasm Speaks.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Potato, tomato.
Yeah. Tomato, potato.
Exactly, yeah.
The same fucking thing.
You want to keep on fucking taking my shit? Motherfucker.
You didn't say tomato, potato.
I don't want to hear this right now, alright? I'm in the range of beers where I'm smart, not stupid. Like, stop throwing some, like, algebra at me or some shit like
what
that.
course would we have determined at?
Well, it's got to be one that allows a lot of bullshit.
Well, the one that allows the most bullshit is probably West Bridgewater Country Club right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say either West Bridgewater or like Old Scotty.
Fuck Old Scotty, dude.
But we
Man.
would
They're
also
just really busy. They're
busy.
busy.
we'd also need like 1,200 balls for that too.
No,
West-
bring your own fucking balls. Balls aren't provided
Yeah.
for you.
What do you think this is?
Oh, I thought.
Oh
this-
yeah, you know what? Hey, you know what? We'll provide $500 drivers for everybody. Like
Yeah.
everyone can come in and use
Oh,
all
I
the
didn't
new
say that shit.
The fuck?
I
Bring
thought
your
you
own
were
balls.
I thought you
Everyone
were
gets the new.
professional there.
Everyone gets the new sim driver.
No, this is how this works. Usually, like these tournaments like this, they like the goodie bag. Like if you're paying in the 125 range,
Yeah.
which is pretty standard,
You get 3 noodle balls.
you get like top flight XLs.
I'll give you 3
Yeah.
noodle balls tonight after like my 12th beer.
You get 3 teas, a pack of crackers, some shitty golf
Wait,
balls.
what kind of crackers? Like cheese and like peanut butter or?
Cheese and peanut butter crack, like
Yeah, like those tall
Oh
hose
my God.
bitches. Yeah.
I just interpreted that like that was the same thing, and I
Oh.
go, please no.
like combined
No,
cheese
no,
and
separate.
You remember
Yeah.
those orange like square bitches
Yeah.
with the peanut
Yeah,
butter?
yeah,
in
yeah.
it?
The
Like
cheese crackers with the peanut
No,
butter
no,
inside.
no. Well, because you put the cheese. Oh, I was gonna say. I thought you were saying something different.
No, the orange crackers with the peanut butter
Right,
inside.
But
yeah.
the orange crackers with the cheese inside sucks my dick. Like that's terrible. That's just get that shit out. of
Keebler?
here. Yeah, no, they're all Keebler. Yeah, they're all Keebler.
Yeah, no, what was it? It was like a blue thing.
No. It's
I know
fine.
which ones you're talking about. You're talking about the orange cracker.
Yeah.
He's talking about the one with the cheese, and Keebler is the best of those.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Keebler also has the PB&J crackers. Them shit
Fuck
smack.
off! I don't want no fucking
Get
J.
the fuck
PB
you.
period. PB period.
You know what
So wait,
snacks?
do you eat
The Keebler Clubs. Keebler Club sandwich snacks. It's the white cracker
That's
with
what
the
we're just
cheese
talking
on the
about.
Literally
inside.
just described
We
that.
were just talking about this. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey,
This is
hey,
Sarcasm
have
Speaks.
another pour of 19 crimes.
Yeah, not sponsored
Hey, well,
the show,
each
but
no
they could
free
be.
ads.
Each declared by His Majesty to be punishable on conviction by transportation.
Alright.
I have no idea what that sentence even means. Do you?
No idea.
Yeah,
I have no fucking clue.
So the orange crackers, by the way, that brand is called Lance.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the goodie bag's usually like 3 teas, probably wooden.
Yeah.
Like a couple random balls, like the shittiest ones you can find.
What, bouncy balls?
Top flights or noodles.
I literally went to a tournament and got top flight
Can we
X-outs.
do some?
I literally looked at the guy and go, dude, I don't need these. Like you can keep
Yeah,
them.
I'd rather hit Slazzengers.
How about some Chinese fake
So-
traps?
X-outs. So top flight is one of the worst golf ball brands. X-outs are defective in some capacity, whether it's paint or too many dimples or not enough dimple, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they try to give. I go, dude, I got no use for this. I'm like, you can just.
Do you like
keep
my
it.
dimples?
No, which ones?
The ones on my back, right above my ass.
Well,
Those are
I was talking about a little further.
those are
south.
holders, right? You put your thumbs there.
No, that's where I have my drink. Yeah, but I was talking about a little further south. You know what I mean? Oh, we'll save that for the show. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I don't have dimples on my ass.
So
What are
you
you
think?
trying to say? Do I? I don't
Mhm.
know. I've never seen my own ass.
I
Technically.
have.
You have?
You don't want a mirror, motherfucker?
I'm not gonna look at my own fucking ass in the mirror.
Oh, well,
That bad, huh?
yeah.
I'm sorry. What was you were saying? The top flights, and then what else?
Before
What
we go on the Mellow's ass.
Oh, what else? What else comes in the thing?
Yeah.
Usually some bullshit T-shirt that you don't want with a bunch of sponsors that you don't give a fuck about.
Well, you should have just put Vinny across the T-shirt.
Oh, it's cool. So we'll
They
write
definitely
Sarcasm
want that.
Speaks on it.
Definitely want that.
And then if you don't get the T-shirt, or yeah, you usually get a T-shirt. They're like, you buy like a billion of them for like $6 each.
They
Yeah.
probably put it in a golf bag, use as a towel.
Or you do a 50-50 raffle.
Sometimes you get a towel, but sometimes you get like sometimes you get like a drink thing, a la let me
Oh,
go
here
to
we
the cabinet.
Here
Hold on.
we go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a whole fucking thing.
He's
huh?
gonna dig it out for the YouTube show.
Is it a picture? Is that what it is? That?
If you really want to know what this looks like, you can go to YouTube and type in Sarcasm.
Yeah. So before I gave up on actually taking this shit, so I have and this is the best part. This is how the guy fucking described it. It's just one of those like cups. It's a metal cup. Like
It's like a Yeti-esque.
so, the guy would say a Yeti style cooler cup or something.
Yeti style, yeah.
Yeah, dude. This is a Lil Boss.
Nice.
It's not Yeti.
Yeah.
Don't pretend that
It's
it
only
is.
lasts for like 2 months.
And then, actually, Vinny, you may want this one. Then a koozie, which he also considers to be
Test that shit
Yeti
out.
style. And
We're gonna take this shit for a drive run here.
fucking
Very
put it
well.
in,
Oh shit!
spin that bitch around.
Wow.
Ah, look at that. Keeps the drink cold.
That better be in the goodie bag right there.
Yeah, so we'll give you guys a bunch of this shit so you can have it around the house and never use it.
Yep.
I have an Easton Youth
You got
baseball
like 4 more
koozie,
of these
like-
fucking things.
like the
from
foam
the
one.
biz?
Yeah.
We can also give out some Festivus koozies.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Michaela.
Actually, hey, I'll take one of those.
From
right
the
now.
Degenerates 2019.
For this
koozies.
beer. This beer I'm drinking currently. Let's go. Ah, dude, now my hand's not cold
What do
and
you-
or wet.
What do you think about throwing some throwing knives in those goodie bags too?
I just really don't want to start giving the children knives.
Well, if they can be plastic.
What's the point?
What's the point of plastic throwing knives?
Yeah. Teach them young.
Teach them what? Of disappointment?
Hey,
They're training knives.
hey, we learned young, didn't we?
Disappointment?
Yeah. Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. We played Medford High football.
Oh, yeah, well.
Actually, so dude, we actually have a functioning producer right now.
Oh shit.
So Jamie might actually, his job might be in jeopardy.
Yeah, Jamie's gone.
Because
Michaela's all over this.
so 19 crimes, each declared by His Majesty.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of my pronouns.
Oh shit.
His Majesty, His Majesties. Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. Look at that. My one.
Jamie, watch out. Michaela's coming for your job.
And she has an uncle in New Zealand.
Wow.
How do you break a contract?
This is great. We need
We'll
to
just,
like
stop giving him his paycheck.
Oh right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We'll fix the glitch.
yeah.
Mhm.
We need to like somehow get away that we can have a separate line that they actually do on like real shows and like real radio shows where like the producer can talk in the headphones but like the people can't hear. So Michaela can sit over there and just tell us how
Wait,
stupid we are.
hey, I get Michaela. What do you think about this shit?
Her texting me seems to be working. Unless we have two tin cans, we can set it on the string.
Yeah, that would work too.
Hey, you want to pause this podcast right now? Just pause this shit real quick.
Not
I'm
particularly.
not pausing anything.
Well, we got to upgrade our technology. What the fuck?
We're not smart enough for that.
No,
No, we're not.
we don't have that kind of.
Well, actually, give me the end of this beer. I'll be smart enough by then. I'm in the threshold.
You might be hitting the end of your threshold.
Probably. Hey, that's neither here nor there. What does that mean?
Sorry, no one's counting.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So
I had a cat once.
speaking of football a little bit, we actually have sports again.
Yeah,
We have sports to watch.
there for the first time since the 2018 World Series, there's a baseball game on in this house.
Yeah,
On the big TV too.
Big TV.
yeah, I know. Normally baseball is reserved for the
And
smaller
that's-
TV.
Yeah, we could be watching a rerun of golf, which I actually would prefer at this point.
Same.
Well, Dad's put up there as I quote. Let's see some pain tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Well,
I
I
don't
did-
hate myself enough already.
I took the over in this game.
Did you really?
Yeah,
How's that working out for you?
Probably terrible right now.
probably terrible.
No,
Producer
Red Sox are
Michaela,
up
how is that working out for him?
Red Sox are up 2-0.
Ooh,
Bottom
it's
of
not
the
bad.
third bases are loaded.
Oh, okay.
2-0.
Not bad.
Bottom of the
No.
third. Bases are loaded. All right,
no,
cool.
sorry, not bases
Was that the
loaded.
full game or first
One
five?
out,
No.
man on first.
Oh,
Dude,
wow.
the manager's running out to the mound in a mask. Doesn't he know he's going to get CO2 poisoning?
Oh, that's weird.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Mm.
shit.
But at least he won't kill my grandmother this way.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, it must suck wearing like one of those masks for like 12 hours a day while doing manual labor.
Yeah.
Must suck doing that, huh?
Like
Oh,
for instance,
wait.
if you worked for a major beverage
major-
company or something.
Yeah.
One of the two major beverage companies.
But
in
they
the,
don't
the
sponsor
country.
us, so they will go unnamed.
Who's gonna pay for my medical bills? Or send names medical bills when you go home and you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get that CO2 poisoning.
It's-
Because surgeons, their entire life, they've been able to perform brain surgery
Yes.
in more minor surgeries
Yes.
with a mask on all the fucking time.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
But the fucking redneck going into Walmart is gonna die.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
The company that sounds like Schmepsy
But again,
is gonna have to.
it's
is gonna
unconfirmed
have
which
to
one
pay,
that is.
Is gonna have to pay for your medical bills.
Well, I mean, they had to pay for my shit anyways. But anyways, this matter.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It could also be Ropadola.
Schmoller.
Coca Smola.
Dr. Bob.
I don't want to hear this.
Hey,
It's
everybody.
I don't want to wear a mask. I don't want to wear a mask. Just put the fucking thing on. Just shut up and put it on.
No, man. The government's trying to control us.
Oh, okay.
Where does it end?
Yeah.
Where does it end?
Um.
Massachusetts, we can't even.
Hopefully-
we can't travel anymore.
Hopefully, those people that say it. Hopefully, in your basement with a gun in your mouth. Seriously.
Lucky.
How do they get out of this?
What the fuck, man?
What happened?
All I want is a goddamn asteroid.
God damn, pray for the asteroid.
Asteroid. I was praying for this guy's throwing knives through my skull, but that don't work.
That was hilarious. The bumper sticker that just said "Asteroid 2020." Like, please end it all.
By the way, this is pretty funny. I just saw in the bullpen, they have cardboard cutouts of the pitchers that aren't there right now. Like Chris Sale has one.
Oh, that's
Eduardo
awesome.
Rodriguez has one. That's actually pretty funny.
That's
No, that is pretty fucking
That's
hilarious.
pretty good. Yeah. So I mean, we
We're
talked
gonna
about
talk about
this.
football, right?
Yeah, but I mean, me and Vinny talked about this earlier. Like, people kind of care about baseball right now because it's the first one back.
Plus, the degenerates love baseball.
Yeah, but also like,
Oh, they love baseball.
how much are people gonna not care about baseball when we get playoff hockey and basketball, and then shortly thereafter the football season's back? So what I said to Vinny was like, normally like people actually will watch baseball a lot because between like the middle to end of May and the first week in September. So let's call it Memorial Day to Labor Day. Baseball's the only sport that's on to watch.
It's not entirely accurate.
Yeah, the Stanley Cup playoffs go
They're going
to
to
like
June.
June.
And so do the
yeah,
finals.
but the Stanley Cup playoffs usually end like the first week of June.
And then
And
the
then
NBA playoffs are like mid-June.
Yeah, like second
but-
second week of June. But like
Anybody around here
That-
unless the Bruins and the
that would
Celtics are
also
in it.
leave theoretically. Just bear with me on this. That would only leave potentially up to 4 cities that actually give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if I don't know, if Toronto is playing San Jose in the Stanley Cup Finals, like, I mean, I'm probably gonna watch because I'm a big hockey fan, like in general. But like the casual hockey fan probably won't watch. Or like basketball.
They won't stay up.
If the Heat are playing the Clippers, no one's watching that.
Well, unless you're gambling on it too.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like outside of like that,
Right,
like
yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah.
it's down to 2 cities that really give a shit.
Absolutely.
So that's what I mean. Like between Memorial Day and Labor Day, the only thing that like people have a real rooting like their city thing in is baseball.
But even then,
But now
too,
this year they're gonna get baseball for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then it's gonna be like I said, playoff basketball and playoff hockey, and then shortly thereafter, like a month thereafter, it's gonna be the football season. So like
hopefully.
hopefully, no one is gonna give a shit about this baseball season. Like no one cares.
I mean, well, nobody in Boston gives it. I mean, in their right mind, gives a shit about this baseball season because the rest
Because
of
the
it's
team
gonna be
sucks.
just trash.
I took the team total.
And like we were talking about earlier,
Pounded the under 30 and a half. 30 and a half
like we were
wins.
talking about earlier, I don't want to hear the fucking $2 million payroll. They should be some.
200.
Shut the fuck up. Like,
200.
how much that payroll goes to fucking that fat fuck? What's his name?
Sandoval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another one to Hanley. Like how much of that money?
Rusney Castillo is still getting a pretty decent
Yeah.
paycheck.
Chris Sale is Chris Sale gonna pitch? Isn't he fucking hurt? Is he fucked
Yeah,
up?
Tommy John.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so where's all your talent?
Are they still technically paying a piece of like Carl Crawford too?
No, he was traded.
No, yeah, that was.
Yeah, he was
that was
traded.
But
that
I
was
didn't
2
know.
years
I
back.
didn't know if part of like the deal was like, you guys take Carl Crawford and we'll pick up like 10% of the salary. You know what I mean? Like
What was the total on this?
8.5 or 9.5.
Well, we're at 4.
Mhm.
Dude, you know what we're on?
We're on pace.
On pace.
Let's go. We get to say that again.
It's gonna be scoreless the rest of the fucking
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Hey, remember last time we were betting?
Yeah.
I don't.
I haven't put a bet in since pre-quarantine, pre Savannah.
I've been betting on golf and NASCAR.
The last time I bet, the XFL actually existed.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Dude, me and Mel were in the midst of building a hockey system.
Yeah, dude, my hockey system was fucking money, and now it's just dumb
Mine
shit.
sucks, so if you just faded me, it was
Yeah.
fine.
Now
Mine,
it's-
mine
now
was
it's dumb
awesome.
shit.
Every time I actually bet the Bruins, they somehow won.
Did someone just hit a bomb?
I was like
Oh,
7-1.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Premature ejaculator over here.
So
Producer Michaela, can we get a call on that?
It's 4-0, so it was a fly out. I
so
guess
back to football.
eventually you'll get to this point.
How do you guys feel about the Washington football team? Because
I think it's so. My thing with the Redskins, like, so they got rid of the name like everyone wanted.
Yeah.
But the problem I have is with where we're at in the country right now, changing the Washington Redskins name is not the answer.
No.
So everyone looking at it like, oh my god, like we have a inequality and police brutality thing going on in the country. You know what? No more Washington Redskins. Like, you're missing the fucking point anyway, and you guys aren't fucking listening.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is, it's like, so now what the Redskins are doing, it's like, yeah, we'll retire the name. And they didn't even say like we'll change the name, we'll retire the name.
Well, it's like anybody else. It's like, hey, look at me, I'm a good person because I'm waving Black Lives Matter flag or something like that, or just like I don't like racism. Look at me, I'm a good person. It's like it's just like I don't know. It just
I just think it's pretty funny that they didn't choose a new name, which means they're probably gonna keep the logo.
So
they did something just to do something.
So
they don't actually give a fuck.
So what this tells me is, like you just said, 1, they don't give a fuck, and 2, they're potentially going to try and do something shady, because so we have a month roughly until football season starts. What this is they don't want to just come up and have a crazy like name change and now be stuck with it. So they go, all right, we're going to retire the Washington Redskins name. Like you said, they're very particular to use the word retire.
it.
So we're going to retire the Washington Redskins name. This year,
MJ came out of retirement.
now I will say this is a very smart PR move on their part.
That's all it is.
What So what they did was, all right, let's not rush into anything. Let's not make rash decisions. We're not going to come up with a name in a month. So let's just call it the Washington Football Team. And they release that and they say, this is the name we're going with for this season. So what that tells me is that, well, because a lot of people were talking about like, oh, this is what they're coming out with. Like, what are they going to do? They're not going to change the name anytime soon.
No.
Because from just like a pure like merchandise thing and like all that part of it is you're going to now be called the Washington Football Team. You're not going to change the name in week 7. And now halfway through the season, it's a totally different team. Like, you're going to play the entire season as the Washington Football Team. And now this kicks this thing out at minimum 7, 8, 9 months. I don't know. What is it? We're in July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. That's 7 months. 8 months.
But if it's under Corona law, it'll feel
Bowl.
like 3 years.
Yeah. So you now have 8 months to come up with a new name, or
wait out the storm.
Like you just said, wait out the storm. Maybe
Everybody forgot about it.
maybe 8 months from now, people forgot, and then
They're gonna lower the name from the rafters.
yeah, maybe they or like
Hey,
you said,
MJ came back numerous times.
maybe they keep the name, and maybe they keep the
logo.
logo and change the name. What I mean is this is a very smart move from a PR standpoint because they just bought themselves 8 months.
Right.
to figure this thing out.
Because why would they want to Washington Redskins? Unanimous with history. Like how many
Right.
years? Like how old is that franchise? Like nobody.
One of the oldest.
It was
Right.
one of the original
Exactly.
teams.
It's embedded in American history, for Christ's sakes. Like they know that and they can market it, and why the fuck would they want a new name and new uniforms, all that shit?
Well, that's what I mean.
When they're also like terrible fucking franchise.
Plus,
Like, they have a
Dan-
hard enough
Dan
time.
Snyder's
Like,
a huge prick.
He's
right.
one
They
of
have a
the
hard
worst
enough
owners.
time like having followers and fans and like people
Yeah.
just to like watch their fucking games.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is a brilliant move on their part because and there's a strong chance too. You know, by February next year, everybody forget and they'll be the Redskins again.
Right.
Because
Well,
didn't
they
this
won't be
happen?
the Redskins, but they might keep the name. I'm sorry, I keep saying name. They might keep the logo,
Right.
and then become like the the Washington Warriors or something. You know what I mean? Like make it like we're gonna have a positive
The
connotation.
Tomahawks or something like.
They will not.
I
go
know
Tomahawk.
that's still a little.
That's
I mean,
not very PC, buddy.
it's not for me. Like me, I don't give a shit.
No,
But like
I mean,
Tomahawk to like the general public is kind of a thing.
really?
Oh yeah.
Why? I think wasn't that a? Isn't that a? Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
No, they tried to get
I'm
rid of
probably wrong.
the tomahawk chop. Is that what you're talking about? They
Right,
tried.
yeah,
They
that's
tried to
what I
get
mean.
rid of that.
Oh,
They-
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They tried to say it was like cultural appropriation or some shit.
Oh, because I always knew like Redskins.
Which also,
Because I know Redskins is a legitimate like slur, like right? That's
Yes.
a legitimate slur, right?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's for a football
Well,
team.
in and of itself, it's a racist term.
Right.
Racism is like singling out or believing that one person or group is higher or lower than another based
Mhm.
on their race. So like you're like, oh, that is a red skin person.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's you can't say that.
No shit.
You like
But
that's
when you're rooting for the Redskins,
yeah.
Maybe it makes the. I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm I don't want dog in the fight.
It's
like
also
that
one of
type
those things too where it's like one of those dumb
It
things
doesn't affect me, so.
where their skin also isn't really red.
Well, no shit, but
You know, like
Right.
Native Americans or American Indian, whatever the fuck they want to
But
be
I'm
called
sure.
now,
I'm sure at some point in time
they're
it
not
was,
actually red skinned.
it was said.
So it's a slur.
It was said in a hateful way. I'm sure at some
Right.
point in time, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense, like to a point. Don't.
Yeah. It's whatever. But like I said, they just bought their time. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The whole cultural appropriation thing, the tomahawk chop. One of the things that like makes America what it is cultural appropriation. Like the whole thing, like America is like the melting pot.
And don't we all kind of
Like,
just like
everybody from all over the world like wants to come here and like chase the American, like that's a thing. The entire fucking world knows about the American dream. We have people from everywhere. And it's like the cultural appropriation isn't always necessarily a bad thing. I realize sometimes it can be, but that's how you get like different food styles and stuff like that.
Right.
There was one thing a couple months ago, before Corona law and all the Corona shit. This made
The
the
before time of long
yeah,
ago.
the before time of long ago. I remember this making the news. There was a restaurant, I think it was in California, because California sucks.
yeah, it does.
And there was a restaurant that blended food styles. So you could get, I don't know, fucking like some like Moroccan dish that's like, so Morocco is like French inspired, I think, or French infused. They have a lot of like French culture. I think, I don't know. It's one of those European cultures. But then, so they did like Moroccan and like Italian. And then they did like American and like South American. So like United States and like South America. Like that. Like they blended two different things. Like I don't even know. Like you do fucking, I'm just gonna make something up. You do like tacos over pasta. You know what I mean? Like
It's like when in Letterkenny when Ronnie and Jaxie, and they were naming like all the different mixed people that they fucked,
yeah.
like a Pakistani Siberian.
Yeah. So there was a restaurant that did that in California, and people tried to cancel the restaurant. People tried to close the restaurant.
Well, because
and
they
say
put tacos in with pasta?
because it was
The worst thing
it
that
was
happen is
cultural
you'd be messy as
appropriation.
fuck.
Well, no, but they're saying it's cultural appropriation.
Mm.
You're not allowed to mix cultures. That mentality in and of itself is a little
Silly.
xenophobic.
Well, it's just silly.
You're like saying that you
Be
can't
a warrior?
saying that you can't mix cultures. Like what? That's xenophobia. But it's the same people that run around and say like you're a Nazi because you don't agree with me. I don't know. It's like it's a
Here we go.
yeah. It was a bunch of shit, but that was a little side diatribe of how like cultural appropriation can actually be a good thing.
We have to give our producer a raise
Yes.
because she just keeps feeding me info.
Let's go.
And I have heard
Well, let's
this.
hear this info.
I have heard this. The other wrinkle with the Washington Redskins is some dude is buying the patent to all of the potential names that they want.
I did see that.
And I have seen that.
He's
Dan
like
Snyder, the guy's probably like, yeah, you can be the Washington Red Tails. I'll give you the patent for, whatever stupid ass amount of money.
Yeah.
What's it worth to you?
$1
Like, what-
million.
Yeah. It's
and that's Dan Snyder for you too. He's a cocksucker.
but at the same time, he
He's an
goes,
asshole. I should
goes,
say.
all right, so this dude just bought up 20 names that we would pick.
Yeah.
We're left with the Washington
Dick faces.
monuments,
Yeah.
the Washington Lincoln,
Yeah.
we're left with nothing.
Oh, so
You know what? Fuck that prick. Fuck him. So eventually, when he lowers his price because he tried to price gouge them, and let's just arbitrary numbers. He's like, yeah, for $1 million, you can have the patent. And Dan Snyder goes, yeah, fucking blow me.
Right.
Like we'll just be we're good with just being the Washington football team.
Right.
Fuck you. You ain't shit.
Yeah.
So the same type of thing happened with Barstool. So they're Barstool Sports.com, right? They always want to be Barstool.com. But there's like, it's Zonka. Is it Zonka? And he holds them hostage because he owns the domain.
Yeah.
And Portnoy, every time he gets a fucking, he sells or he gets more money, what do you want? There's one of them, he just wants to torture him. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a big fuck you.
Yeah. Some
So-
people just want to watch the world burn.
Right, and to this guy, more names, every name.
Yeah.
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 That takes a lot more effort than just one name, but
Yeah.
he must have a lot of fucking money on his hands a lot of time.
Yeah. So the other thing that's been big, and I don't know why. Well, I kind of do because there hasn't been sports for 4 months. But other than that, I don't know why people would give a shit about this. But so Madden 2021, I guess.
The ratings, are you
came
talking
out.
about the ratings?
Yeah, and the ratings came out, and now everyone's freaking out about the ratings, whatever, all this
Why
shit.
does that matter?
I don't know why it matters, but what I will say is they cover this on the sports, 98.5 The Sports Hub. Cam Newton in Madden is a 78 overall. He is not in the top 15 best players on the Patriots.
I think maybe that has a lot to do with him being hurt all last year.
No, it certainly does, but they were on the radio. They were talking about the comps. Ryan Tannehill is a 77. Cam Newton is a 78. I think Matt Ryan is an 82. Who would you rather have, Cam Newton or Matt Ryan?
So my next question too,
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
What was the date? The final date?
8 days out of the week.
What was the final date for these ratings to be in? Because
That doesn't matter.
if Cam didn't sign with the Pats until 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Because he didn't have a team
it
to
was the
play
end of
for,
June.
and they're not gonna make him in Madden anyway.
Well-
So I know in real life, it doesn't matter. Cam is Cam.
Allow me to.
Yeah.
If no team wanted the guy until he was only $1 million, that sounds like a rated 78 person. How much money did Ryan Tannehill make?
No. So that's real life we're talking about.
Yeah.
But he was bringing up the Madden shit.
No, that's what I mean. So, but the Madden rank,
Mm-hmm.
okay, 78.
Mm-hmm.
Take the name away from him and just say a quarterback
Mm-hmm.
who has a little bit of an injury history, his ceiling is very high, but like, you know, recently he's had a little bit of an injury history. Didn't really play last year. There's a lot of unknown about him, and as a free agent, no one wanted him for 3.5 months.
He's got a lot to prove.
Correct, but if you're gonna rate that player,
I'd say
it
about
might
80.
only be a 78.
Yeah, I'd say about 80. Yeah.
Because if Matt Ryan's an 82, and we're talking,
Well,
because Mello asked, who would you want on your team? And I want Cam Newton. That's only because Matt Ryan can't do shit.
well,
But
Matt
if
Ryan,
you say who should be rated better in Madden, probably
should
for
be
right
Cam. It
now.
should be Cam.
No, for right now, it should be Matt Ryan.
Well, at
Because
least,
the ratings, because with everything being live, this isn't Madden 04, where it's like the rating and that's it.
Yeah.
Like the ratings can change; they're live.
The ratings change every week. Yeah.
Exactly. So if Cam Newton starts to play well, the ratings go up. That's how it
Yeah,
works. If he has an MVP season, then he can go up to a 90.
Right.
Or an 87.
how about this?
Like,
Let's rate all three of these quarterbacks. We'll throw Tom Brady in the mix just because, like, well, because Cam is replacing him,
Okay.
and then Matt Ryan has played against him too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Drew
what are
Brees in
we-
there too.
what are- what-
So what are we ranking?
What are we
What
rating?
doing?
Are we rating talent?
Lay it
Who
out.
would we
Lay it out.
have? What do we want?
So just like there's no specific thing. Jesus Christ. Just thinking overall, who do you want to play for your football team?
This
Like,
year?
This
Tom
year,
Brady.
this
Tom
upcoming
Brady.
season.
Tom Brady.
yes.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you're rating a football player in a video game,
Oh yeah, well,
out of who were my options? Tannehill, Newton, Breeze, and
no. It was Cam Newton,
yeah.
Tom Brady,
Yeah.
and threw Drew Brees in there,
Yes.
and then Matt Ryan.
If
So
I'm rating in a video game,
Drew Brees.
Breeze, Brady, Ryan, Newton.
Yeah.
Rating in a video game
So
for
that's
2021,
probably
on
how we end up with the 78.
July
rating.
24th. That's what I mean is I don't think the rating is that far off.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
'Cause-
And also because he didn't really play it that much last year at all,
Exactly.
right? He
Right.
played what, 2 games?
That's a good point.
Is that
I didn't
close?
even think about that. That the Madden ratings are live.
Yeah, they're live.
Because
So
they change.
for a player,
So after week one, say Cam Newton week one goes out, throws for 360 yards, 3 touchdowns, and we'll give him 1 pick, and he completes like 60% of his passes.
he could move to a 79. Like
Yeah,
know
or
about that.
I was gonna say an 83. Like
No, you can't jump 4 points just on one
I don't
performance.
know. I don't know.
yeah,
might be
in
able to.
Madden. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty well versed.
I mean, Matt is fucking a little weird too. Like
Yeah,
some of those ratings aren't deserved either.
right.
No, and well, that's the big thing. Like Stephon Gilmore's a 99.
Yeah.
Is he?
Well,
I don't know if he's a 99.
I mean, he's the
Well-
reigning defensive
actually-
player of the year.
well,
that's
let's do
that's
this.
what gave him the 99.
So who do we think is a better?
and I saw someone. So he's a 99, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And this matters because 99 is borderline perfect.
Right. It's the
Mhm.
highest rating you can have.
How did he do Week 17 against Devontae Parker?
Oh yeah. No, I saw
Pretty
that
bad.
too. I saw
That's
that.
what I mean. That
Fell-
should.
fell
But
down.
now here's the deal: Stephon Gilmore can still be a 97,
Right.
and that's still the best cornerback. That's still ridiculously good.
So what I was gonna say is he the best cornerback in the NFL?
He's
As we speak today, yes.
So that rating needs to reflect that. So if you that's what I mean.
well. Do you think there's?
But then
But he's
we're
the-
getting subjective
But
and we're
he's also
splitting hairs.
close to the best player in the game.
so
Right.
who's a better cornerback than Stephon Gilmore?
I didn't say. I
You
said.
didn't.
I,
You just
I
said
said he
he's
was
the
best.
best.
No, I know, but like, all right. So who's up there with him though?
Honest to God, I
At,
would
at
probably,
this at this point,
I would truthfully probably have to look at a list.
Yeah.
Trey White in
Trey
Buffalo.
White, yeah.
I think he's the only he comes very close.
That's fine.
Um,
But when you put a player at 99,
he better be the best. You know,
Pat Mahomes is 99,
right? He better be like an MVP caliber player.
and I'm good with I'm good with Stephon Gilmore being the best cornerback. And if you want to rank him a 97, okay. When you give someone a 99, it's like, okay, this is like one of like what
But then again, so
There's only a handful of guys that have been 99s in the history of the game.
But
I think.
So I also ask you too, like who would you rate up there with him? I can answer it, and neither
It
can
wouldn't
you.
be a cornerback, I promise you that.
Marshawn Lattimore's up there.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's my thing.
But even still, like,
He's
that's
still
not-
just a cornerback.
Yeah.
Well, that most skilled position on the field by far, at least, right? Besides quarterback,
No. Corner?
Yeah.
No.
really,
Most skilled?
you have to be at least the quickest and.
Athletic. I'll give you
No,
athletic.
that's what
Okay.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'll go with athletic.
No, skilled. Skilled, it's all on the offensive side of the ball.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, quarterback, running back,
Receiver.
receivers, hands, all that.
As
Athletic,
much of a pud, actually, as much of a pud as he can be, Jalen Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
Is up there. Yeah, he is up there.
He might be 2 or 3.
He might have fucked himself too, which is sad because he was a fucking player. He still is a
Yeah,
fucking player.
but that's the thing is, like, again, Stephon Gilmore could be a 97, still be the best cornerback, still be warranted, but,
Right.
dude, 99? That's like 04 Vic.
I was just gonna say 99 is like Michael Vick
Mhm.
in Madden 05.
That's like Pat Mahomes now. It's
Yeah.
like,
Right.
dude, we're not talking about the same thing.
No,
or,
like,
was it 2017?
Not to do.
he's not a
JJ
perennial MVP.
2017 JJ Watt
It's like
was a 99.
so Stephon Gilmore
Absolutely, yeah.
at
JJ
like,
Watt was a whole MVP,
Yeah.
right?
Defensive player, 3-time defensive player
Whatever.
of the year. Yeah, the only person to do it.
like Pat Mahomes is the best player in the league by far, right?
without a doubt.
Absolutely. That's why you got paid like you did.
What
Deserves
about
every penny.
Lamar Jackson?
No, he's not.
Deserves every penny.
When Lamar Jackson doesn't fucking shit his pants against the Titans in the
Yeah.
playoffs, you let me know.
Or the Patriots, remember that? Yeah. Never mind.
No, that was against the
That was the
Chargers.
Chargers.
That was the Chargers.
I'm just
Yeah.
bitter. Well, that,
And then the Patriots absolutely throttled the Chargers. What? Did you want the Patriots to draft them?
well, they played the Ravens that year, didn't they?
Yeah, no, we were at that game and they got fucking their shit pushed in.
Last year.
The Ravens absolutely bent them over.
Yeah,
Shut
they
up.
did. Edelman's fumble was sick though. That I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Hey, strong hands there, Jules. Hall of Famer. J11, HOF. J11, HOF.
I mean, we've spent way too
Heard
much
it here
time talking
first.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, other than that, we got a new NHL team.
Yeah, how do you like the, I don't like the logo on the jersey.
I don't like the logo either.
Mm.
And okay,
I
so,
hate the name too.
So I don't love the name.
Mm.
The Seattle Kraken, for those of you that
I
don't
don't-
know.
Terrible.
I don't love it. I
Yeah.
just I don't know. It's a weird name.
The
What is the Kraken? Is it just like a fucking
It's a giant.
terrifying
It's
octopus?
a giant squid.
Well, so
But it's
a mythical.
right?
It's a mythical giant squid.
they came out with the winner. The Golden Knights was like strong. It was beautiful. Like, and jerseys kind of sucked. I don't like the Golden Knights.
Sure, I don't know. Golden Knights is still a little bullshitty to me too.
Yeah.
But at least it's not the fucking Kraken. Anything you have to put the in front of, that's a terrible team.
You know what? That annoys me too.
Yeah,
We're on the same
exactly.
page on this
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
The Kraken
Right.
pisses me. It's
like the Storm or you know what I mean?
it's just dumb.
like,
It's
yeah,
like-
no, it's just, it doesn't belong. It's just
So I don't love the name, but I can live with the name.
the colors and the
I don't
jerseys.
like the
look-
jersey. And
Oh.
so Mello said this to me. He goes, I'm like, I don't love the S. And he goes, oh, well, it's an S because Seattle won the first Stanley Cup and their logo was an S. I go, no, that's fine. Because someone else said this to me last
So
night.
they
at
were the
gym.
first. They were the first American team to win the Stanley Cup. It was the Seattle Metropolitans,
Okay.
and their logo on their jersey was just an S.
And that's fine. And I don't care
I respect
if you
that
want to
shit,
put
too.
an S. That's fine. I just don't like that S.
Right.
And I had to have that argument. I had to make my point twice.
Right.
And I even told, three times, because Jones goes, I'm kind of digging it. I go, dude, I just don't like the S because it reminds me of Gargoyles, the mid-90s cartoon.
Yes. Yeah.
I go, all it does is remind me of Gargoyles. And I liked the show. I
Right.
really did. I remember the.
But I don't want to think of the show every time
I
I
don't
see
need
the
it on my
team.
hockey jersey. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't look
See,
good.
I actually like the jerseys.
I like the color scheme. I said this to Dats the other day too. This color scheme is very similar to the Winnipeg Jets.
Well, it's pretty simple, but it's got some flair. But
36 pieces?
That's,
Or 12 pieces.
yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The only thing I hate is the fucking name. I hate the Kraken. It's fucking terrible.
But so the fuck. I forget what the finalist names. It was the Kraken. One of them was the Metropolitans. They were going to bring the Metropolitans back.
They should have done the Seattle Sonics.
Nah.
No,
Also, though, now that you bring that up, talk about a team like a city that's just been like porked.
just
in, like, sports
just
forever.
begging for a team. Just
They
begging
love
for a team.
sports, and they
Right.
were like, yeah, we're gonna take away your NHL team, and I don't know whatever that was, 1940, whatever or something.
It was worse than they lost the Supersonics.
And then they took away the Sonics, and
I'm
they've
saying,
been dying for a franchise.
if
Well, I
they-
mean, they have the Seahawks.
the Seattle Sonics with those nice green.
They have at least they have a soccer team.
Totem was a name.
Would have looked like the
That
Minnesota
seemed
Wild.
mildly popular.
Yeah.
Sockeyes, like the
The
salmon?
that was another one. Seattle Sockeyes. Because they
Yeah,
have
we're gonna be salmon. We're gonna be basically Magikarp.
yes,
There
yeah,
it is.
yeah. We're Magic Cards.
Goldine.
Hey, you want to go fishing, eh? Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch that one. Sorry.
Yeah. So I mean, I like that Seattle has gotten their NHL team. I mean, they certainly deserve one more than fucking I don't know Dallas or like. I mean, I know
Arizona.
Atlanta doesn't have one anymore, but Atlanta they
Whoa.
didn't give a fuck. about
Before
it.
Seattle got it, Houston almost got a team.
Yeah.
Well, they also, like, back in the day, they said that about Nashville, and now look at Nashville.
Yeah.
But
Well, Nashville is a party city. They like anything that they can party for.
Right.
They're like, oh, sports team? Yeah, let's get fucked up and rage.
That's probably what it took so long to go to Vegas. Now, and
Yeah.
like,
It's
well,
also
I
Nashville's
mean, that was also yeah.
only pro sport.
no,
The Titans.
The Titans.
Different seasons though.
Yeah, remember we were there? Yeah.
But the other
Probably
thing,
not.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Let's go Red Sox.
They didn't win that
You
year.
should be
Yeah.
more respectful of victories you have.
Yeah.
No, we just
Oh
lost.
my god.
That was awful. But so Nashville though too is a big destination city. So like they get a lot of die-hard other teams fans. They like
Right.
we went
Yeah.
there.
Right, yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like it's a destination. Like people go there to root for the other teams too. So it's always going to be like a
Right.
big thing.
Yeah,
I would, but the way that they allow for that place to actually celebrate, if I was gonna be in Nashville for maybe not just a game but a playoff series, I would throw on Preds gear and like let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Give me a catfish, I'll drink beer out of it. What
Yeah,
the fuck do I
yeah.
care?
Let's go.
Producer Michaela, what's going on?
What do we
I
got?
think we got some more runs.
We got some bullshit going on, don't we?
Bases were loaded. It was.
It's a ground rule double.
Yeah.
I did see that. The guy fucking almost got.
It was.
He almost got
it was
halved like
almost a
fucking
grand
Dewey
slam.
Cox's brother by the wall.
Well, the last one they walked our last one in.
Sick.
Yeah, so ground rule double. What do we got for a score? Do you know?
I think it's 7-0.
7-0.
Bottom
Let's
of the
go.
Dude,
I need 3 more runs.
And I
Wow,
think
he's
what the
gonna.
fuck do you need 3
We're
more
at
runs?
least-
We're on pace.
Yeah.
It might be 9.5.
Oh, you have no idea.
It's either 8.5 or 9.5. I've
We're
said-
on the,
You sound
we're
like
on the
Vinny.
fourth, we're on the second
Wait.
Orioles pitcher.
We got a challenge.
Oh, they're throwing a challenge.
Hold on.
Fuck this.
There's a challenge at first base.
Should we live broadcast?
No
this
fucking way. There's no way on opening day they're gonna fucking pull this bullshit.
Oh,
Is
here we
there?
go. Here we go.
Why is this guy walking across the diamond?
This is why baseball sucks.
No,
Should you turn that camera on and watch?
Yeah.
I'll just narrate it from with half the info. Never mind, Devers is up. We're
Your
good.
voice is all wrong though.
Yeah.
It's the wrong tone.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Please do.
Let me ask you. Your mother sew?
Yeah.
That was from the Major
I
Motion
know.
Picture Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
American classic.
Mhm.
All right. You guys want to start wrapping this up?
Might as well.
You got a final thought?
Yeah. The fake crowd noise in baseball
Yeah.
for the fucking birds.
Mm.
Don't fucking need it. I don't need the fake rumblings.
Yeah.
I don't need the fake exuberance for a ground out. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
it's all
Or like on a fly ball, the.
But
Yeah.
we sell this right. It's not in the stadium. It's over the TV, right? It's just the network.
I don't know.
we don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know if it's in the stadium or not.
Hmm.
I hope it's not in the stadium
It better not be, because that'd be weird.
because this season's already a joke.
Yeah.
Like, if you're a baseball player and it's like, all right, this season's already a joke, and as a players' union, we're gonna sue the fucking MLB anyway.
Well, they're definitely playing music in the stadium, which is weird too.
I'll give you know what though, but that's like walk-up music, and if there's a home run, you celebrate. I'm okay with that. It's like when the NHL comes back, if they still have goal songs, I'm good.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
fine.
Exactly. Like, I'm good if they still have goal songs. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
let's go, Zombie Nation.
the players on the ice are still gonna celebrate. Like
Right.
the same way they still
Yeah.
celebrate a home run. Like, that isn't gonna change. But I don't need
So,
this fucking nonsense.
So-
oh, infield's playing back.
oh boy, here we go. Well,
Are they into the shift?
Second and third, probably.
it happens
probably
every
one
at
out.
bat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's definitely on TV because they have a 9-second delay. It might be even longer than that now. Who the fuck knows, right?
Yeah.
And they can add in the noise when they want to, because how else are you gonna like
Know
ooh and-
which reaction.
yeah ooh and now like
So,
yeah
like if it's a ball, it's like oh.
or home run like,
Ah!
yeah okay,
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
good point.
So yeah, it's gotta
That's gonna be
TV,
quick. You gotta have a team of like 4 guys, because like
I will say
if
so,
one guy zones out real quick on a 9-second delay, it's like, oh shit, what am I supposed to hit?
Yeah, but the four guys that usually watching the crowds, like watching people eating hot dogs and like all the pretty girls, like now they're just putting piecing together like crowd noise. That's
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it makes a little bit of sense. I mean, it's stupid as fuck, but
Yeah.
Is that 9?
It's at
What's at
9.
8?
That's at 8. Oh, let's go. Give me runs. Give me all the runs.
You know they're gonna
I
stop
hope you
scoring
lose
right,
this fucking
Right.
bet. I hope you lose
right
this
now. They're gonna
fucking
stop
bet.
scoring. Although the gutless bums will be coming in soon.
Woo. Yes. Spin the wheel of gutless bums. Who do we have today? Yeah, I don't know. Vinny, you got a final thought?
Yeah, these headphones are the truth.
Replace the fan.
You like them?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, you just call them the truth.
Yeah, they're the truth. Like, usually I don't like hearing what I say because usually it's pretty fucked up and stupid. So, hey, I'll defer to a later date.
Ah, like my birthday.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. My final thought is this. I actually, you know what? Really quick, I gotta type this in. I want to get the actual headline.
Oh
I
boy.
hate to see it. Guy isn't even fucking prepared.
All right.
I'm sweating through my fucking headphones, and you're not prepared with a final thought.
All right. You ready for this?
Hey, the ticker already.
I was born ready.
In the LA Times,
Oh boy.
headline reads,
LA.
not that, but it reads, a 17-year-old called out Trader Joe's. Now the chain is dropping offensive labeling. Offensive labeling.
Can't wait to hear this one.
So, despite you tripping over that headline, what in the fuck does that mean?
I'm glad you asked that question, Bob.
I'm glad I asked too.
When Trader Joe's
Colombe.
founder, Joe Colombe, died earlier this year,
Sounds like a fucking bigot.
he was
Colombe?
hailed. Yeah, he was hailed as a marketing whiz, and a retail visionary. He had opened a small nautical-themed market in South Pasadena in 1967 and watched it grow into an empire of nearly 500 stores nationwide.
Somebody wake me up when he's done.
So, yada yada yada, this and that, bullshit here, bullshit there. Long story short, Trader Joe's has made different themes, I guess, and food styles. And they culturally appropriated along the way.
There we
In
go.
the names Trader Ming's, Arabian Joe's,
I want to meet an Arabian named Joe.
Trader Jose's.
It sounds like
Hold on.
It sounds
We're
like
not
coffee.
done. Hold on. We're not done. Trader Jose's, Trader Giotto's, Trader Joe San appear on items such as habanero and lime salsa, gyoza dipping sauce, and artichoke antipasto.
Is this
You're
is,
fucking kidding me.
No, it says antipasto.
Thank God. Oh, I was
Is
about
this,
to fucking do it.
Is this another Star Wars movie or is this
So
Buckeye?
essentially, what this is saying is that when Trader Joe's makes frozen pork dumplings, the label on top doesn't say Trader Joe's; it says Trader Ming's. And when they sell fucking guacamole, it says Trader Jose's. And when they sell hummus, it says fucking Arabian Joe's. Like that's essentially what this is. A 17-year-old wrote a letter and said that that's racist. The popular Southern California institution has created a narrative of, are you ready?
Oh, I can't wait.
Exoticism. According to an online petition.
Can we look that up real quick?
What
Dude.
the fuck is exoticism?
Dude, I think we're over.
Look it up. Look it up.
Dude, we hit the over.
Let's fucking go.
10 runs.
Hey, look up.
The Red Sox are a fucking juggernaut. Dude, they're going to score 600 runs this year.
I hope so.
I can't wait.
I'm
for
betting-
No, they're going to score 6,000 runs.
I'm betting-
No, it's 600.
I'm betting the over in every game.
What's 60 runs? What's 10 runs for 60 games? 600.
Yeah.
6 million runs!
According to an online
Jesus
petition
goddamn Christ.
posted about 2 weeks ago, calling for Trader Joe's to remove and rebrand a variety of products with their racist labeling.
You know what? Labeling.
Yeah. I work for Trader Ming's.
What is that? I used to like
Laboring.
that, too. I used to
You
like
fucking
that,
bigot. You make me fucking sick. So I guess while we're canceling Trader Joe's, I guess you have to cancel Paul Newman because Newman's like salad dressings, like
Yeah.
it's like Paul Newman.
Mhm.
Like Newman salsas. He wears a sombrero and has like a little mustache.
Yeah.
What's Spanish for Paul?
Paulo?
Paulo.
Pablo.
Oh, well, yeah, we gotta change
I,
that.
don't, I
we gotta
truthfully don't
change.
know.
Well,
We
no,
gotta
they
change the
won't.
label
They
then.
won't.
No, because
No,
that's
because
racist,
that's
you bigot.
racist. It's actually the opposite.
You make me fucking sick too.
No matter what I do,
I
yes.
told you. I said this like a month and a half ago. Or it could be yesterday for all I know. It's Corona times. I don't know. Eventually, they're going to cancel Banana Boat. The Banana Boat sunscreen. It's coming. It's a matter of fucking time.
It's like
Ooh,
a
that's
bowl
my
of
favorite
bananas. It's
sunscreen,
fine.
though.
Yeah.
It's fine. So my key thing, which I was preparing for until you hit your over, and I'm excited for you.
Let's go!
Why the fuck are we listening to 17-year-olds?
Can you imagine a world where 17-year-olds get to have their opinions change companies?
If I listened to the
That was my
17-year-olds that I work with, I would be broke, homeless, probably a crack addict, with multiple mental disorders.
And an activist.
What's the difference?
No, because I actually had to teach. Great teaching lesson. I had to teach my kids today why, obviously white kids.
Yeah.
I had to teach white kids why what's happening in the world is happening in the world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was fucking weird.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my god, like, I heard like George Floyd like definitely isn't innocent. I'm like, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go,
Yeah. Well,
Here's
he was
the
murdered. So.
Stop listening to your parents and
Yeah.
the people you live with.
I go,
Or
here's
your neighbors.
here's the deal.
That's the problem right there.
I go, we need to stop. We need to talk about this. I go, let's just pretend he wasn't innocent. Let's pretend, hypothetically.
He was murdered.
I go, did the punishment fit the crime? They go, oh, no. I go,
There you go.
exactly.
There you go.
It doesn't fucking matter
Right.
what he was doing.
Right.
It's what happened after.
Right.
I go, and now the narrative that, oh, he wasn't innocent. Or, oh, the videos, because I heard this morning. Oh, the video's going to come out of what happened beforehand. And those officers are going to get off. It's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, he was murdered in cold blood.
I go, it doesn't matter what happened before. What matters is what happened on that fucking video.
Is it 8:42? Something like it? 8 minutes, whatever it is. Dave Chappelle released his quick little special, and it was called 8:42 or 9:46. I don't know. Whatever it is the amount of time that the officer, I refuse to say his name, but the shitbag officer had his knee on the back of
neck.
George Floyd's neck.
Back is generous.
Mm.
Oh, back of his neck. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Sorry,
neck.
Yeah,
It was
neck.
like, let's call it nine. Let's pick that bigger number. 9 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah.
Was that necessary?
Dude, even if it was 4 minutes, that's still too long.
He
Yeah.
knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah. They were like laughing, making jokes about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, we've
Yeah, so
we've already
anyway,
talked about it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they all
but like therefore, why the fuck are we listening to 17-year-olds? Whether they're right or fucking wrong,
Yeah.
why the fuck are we listening to 17-year-olds?
Yeah.
They have not fucking earned an opinion in this world. I fucking promise you that.
I had a 17-year-old in my class the other day, and this actually fits great. So he goes, yeah, all these kids need to know that the world doesn't give a shit about them. You got to get your shit together. You got to act right. When you get a job, you got to walk into that job and you got to be professional. He goes, when I was younger, like when I was like 14, I used to do whatever I wanted. And I'm like, oh, where is this going now? And he goes, now I've lived life a little bit. This is literally his exact
17-year-old?
words. He's 17 years old.
Yeah.
He goes, I've lived life now. I get it.
No, you don't.
I know what you gotta
No,
do.
you fucking don't.
And I'm like, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, oh my god.
I still don't get it. And I'm 29 plus years old.
I wanted.
30.
Yeah.
We're still
I
trying
deferred my 30th birthday, so I'm just 29 plus.
Well,
we're
I
still trying to
wanted.
figure it out.
I wanted to say like, I'm not trying to like shit on you and tell you you're wrong,
But you don't know shit.
you definitely know more at 17 than you knew at 14. But your attitude right now comes off as if you've got life figured out.
Which you don't.
You don't. You're 17 years old.
We still can't figure this
You
shit
know
out.
shit.
Nothing.
You don't know nothing. 17 years old. Get the fuck out. There are people that are almost 40 or at 40 or over that haven't had their life figured out.
I don't know a fucking thing.
Especially
And I don't know a fucking thing, and I know more than most people.
I don't know shit about fuck.
well, especially all these kids
Fuck
getting
about
on college. All these kids getting on college, like they want to be political and all that
Yeah,
shit, and they want
yeah.
to make a difference. Like, guess what? Like, you haven't even got your first job yet. Like, how about you just relax a little bit and just figure shit out the hard way?
Take it from me. I don't know anything, and I know more than most people.
I'm no dick, and
You
We
know-
should-
again,
I
you
still don't
more
know
than most
shit.
people.
So a 17-year-old wrote a letter to Trader Joe's saying that they were racist and they needed to change their branding. So now an entire corporation listened and changed their branding.
Hey, should
Dude,
we,
can
should
I-
we start writing letters like corporations, see if we can change
Which,
this shit?
I don't know this for a fact. I didn't look at it. I'm willing to bet that 17-year-old was a white kid.
Probably.
No, guarantee it was. Yeah, guaranteed.
And he said that you say racist things about Asian people and
When-
Spanish
when?
people and all this. It's like, what?
And
You're
he
a white
actually,
kid.
And he actually doesn't give a shit about like anything.
No,
But
it's
guess-
all,
and
it's
guess
all
what?
virtues. It's all virtue
He
signaling.
probably thinks he's doing something to help the cause right now,
Well-
but he's still missing the fucking point.
Well, no, just
We're still
just,
missing the fucking point.
Just
He's
looking for
causing more division.
just looking for a pat on the back.
No, it's not-
Look
it's
at
not-
me. I'm a good person. Look
It's
at me.
points. Everyone's. You know what it is? The outrage and the virtue signaling and all that is like pieces of flair. They're trying to get more pieces of flair. But this
Look
is
at
a
me.
world. But this is a world.
Are you someone who just does the minimum?
But this is the world
Apparently.
where you don't
Apparently.
you don't just get to have pieces of flair or like acquire things. You have to like get it from other people.
Brian
So you
over
have-
there has 36 pieces of flair.
Yeah.
You
This
only
is what it
you only
is.
have 16. You only have 16.
This is it. This is it. You only have 12. You have 12 pieces.
If you want me to wear 36 pieces of flair, make the minimum 36
Well,
pieces of flair.
If you want 4 more pieces of flair, take this sign and stand out there and just hold up like this, and now give me a pat on the back, and then
It's not about the pieces of flair. We just want you to express yourself.
then you're a good You're a
That's
good
what this
person.
is.
You're a good person. You hold the sign.
No.
Was the sign says, don't worry about it. Okay, see you. Here I am.
The movie was way ahead of its time.
No.
Office
Oh,
Space?
shit.
It might be the most accurate movie in the history of movies.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that movie. Can we, you should probably pipe that into the end of this fucking podcast, too, the ending song.
Oh, the ending song
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Office Space. I don't know if I can find it.
Or
I'll
the, one,
try.
or the one where they're beating the shit out of that printer.
I have to.
Or Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster.
No, that's the one right
Yeah.
there. That's
Yeah.
the one right there.
Because the
That's
thing is,
one.
I have to buy it. So in one of the previous episodes, I talked about the Who. Did you ever listen to that band, by the way?
The Who? I love the Who.
No,
No,
not
no.
the British band.
The
from
Mongolian
No,
band.
the Who.
No, the Mongolian band.
60s. The Mongolian metal band.
Oh, okay. No.
There's
You
no
didn't-
way you've listened to a
No,
Mongolian
you don't
band.
listen to the show.
No, I don't. Why would I listen to this stupid fucking show?
I'm just the fucking talent here.
Yeah. So
I'm fucking
By
contracted.
the way, Michaela,
I had to buy that.
we gotta
song
talk to the
put it
agent,
on
right?
the end.
We get paid for this shit.
Yeah.
Man, this doesn't continue to. Yeah.
Jeez, for a podcast that doesn't generate any revenue, like buying songs is like expensive.
Yeah, we're in the red this year.
Hey,
Who wants to buy
Hey,
a shirt?
Hey, we're gonna start a Patreon. Support us.
I'll start a Patreon.
still gonna
Yeah.
sue your
Dude,
asses.
can we do it? Can we start a Cameo page?
Let's go.
That'll be fucking hilarious.
My cameo's
Put
gonna be 75 cents.
I was gonna try. So I
Put
know.
Finn's drunk ass up there too.
So I know Zolak charges $69 for a
Yeah.
Cameo.
Yeah.
I was thinking about $6.90.
Ah, there you go. I'm gonna charge 69 cents.
I'm out of beer.
Oh yeah.
I'm out of beer.
All right. Well, hey, that's a great timing because we're done.
Oh, fantastic.
So,
I've had enough of this stupid fucking show.
So, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to the show. Stay up to date on the latest releases. Thank you for listening wherever you're at. All the podcast streaming services, whatever you're listening on. Keep spreading the word. Tell everybody about the fucking show. We're we're so fucking close to being back to pre-COVID numbers. And we're going to get there. We're going to go past it. We're eventually, someday, maybe, potentially, hopefully, get sponsors. But it's going to be up to you guys. You guys are the ones that get to determine that.
I'll sponsor you motherfuckers.
Sick. You give me money. So
Yeah, sure.
you guys, the more downloads we get, the more fucking leverage we have to get sponsors. So keep telling everybody. Tell every fucking buddy you know.
What does this get me?
I don't know, a sandy hand job.
How about a fuck you?
Is that a screaming pelican?
Dirty pelican, yeah, whatever it is. So,
I thought it was screaming.
sandy pelican? Sandy pelican?
Well, no, it's not saying that's redundant.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was screaming
just throw
because
that
typically
anyway, that's
someone
fine, yeah.
screams.
Whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You can find us on Instagram at Sarcasm Speaks Pod. Our Twitter is Sarcasm_Speaks, and Facebook is just Sarcasm Speaks. So until next time.
And buy a fucking shirt, will you?
Yeah. Thanks, Vinny, for being here. We missed you. It's great to have you back.
All you assholes. Buy a fucking shirt.
Listen to Vinny. Good night, everybody.